Tracking your most accurate forecast, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. The chance of rain looking very promising on this Tuesday across much of Arizona, including here in the valley, with the potential for scattered storms throughout the morning and the afternoon, with some rainfall amounts up to 1/4 of an inch in a few locations here in the valley. Higher amounts in the high country, potentially up to 2 inches of rain in a few spots, which could lead to flooding, especially in those burn scar areas up around Flagstaff, for example. The temperatures will also be dropping, highs below normal for the rest of the week, generally in the 80s and 90s. And there's also that possibility for some of these storms to become severe at times for the areas in green today, the darker shade of green at least, including Phoenix, Tucson, and up toward Flagstaff along the 17. Flash flooding, strong winds, and hail the size of quarters potentially in many locations across Arizona today. So here's the reason why. We have a powerful upper level low which is spinning off the west coast of California, allowing for all this moisture and energy to develop right over Arizona, hence the chance for strong storms throughout the day. But starting tomorrow, we'll dry out briefly before another disturbance moves in from the west later on this weekend into the weekend, which would give Arizona another chance for storms beginning on Friday, mainly in northern parts of the state. Then by the weekend, we have another storm, this one a drier one, but it will allow temperatures to drop and the winds to pick up just a tad. So here's your planner for Tuesday here in the valley. Starting off with temperatures in the 70s this morning with a chance for storms through about 10 o'clock, and then we dry out for a few hours before another chance of storms later on this evening, with highs today reaching the lower 90s. Elsewhere across Arizona today, highs only in the lower 60s in Flagstaff and along the rim, 70s in Window Rock and Page, and across western Arizona, highs today generally in the mid and upper 80s with a few spots in the lower 90s, including Yuma and Lake Havasu. Tonight, lows dipping down to the mid and upper 30s there in the high country, 40s along the rim, and 50s in central parts of the state from Payson to Sedona, and 60s to the west. Meanwhile, in the valley, we're calling for lows around 70. Highs today, valley-wide, generally in the mid and upper 80s with some 90s sprinkled out and about, including Glendale and Scottsdale, 91 in Tempe and Mesa, 92 in Chandler and Gilbert, close to that seasonal average high of about 93, with overnight lows tonight dipping down generally in the mid and upper 60s from Anthem and Cave Creek to Scottsdale, Tempe, and Levine, anywhere from 64 to 67, even 69 degrees in a few locations. Either way, most spots below that seasonal average low of 70. So here's a 7-day forecast. Breezes with a high of 91 today, chance for storms at 50%, then drying out for at least a few days. Next chance for showers on Friday at 10%, with highs staying in the 80s from Friday through the weekend and early next week too.